Hey Mad Jackers, Louis Diamond here, and I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce myself to you, as well as thank Jack for giving me a venue on his site to sell my picks here at MadJackSports.com. And I do realize Jack's taken a lot of criticism for bringing some pay services to the site, and probably a little bit more with me than the others. But all I can say about that is I have a lot of respect for Jack, and I respect what he's accomplished here at Mad Jack Sports. And the last thing I want to do is embarrass him for making this move of bringing me onto the site. So that certainly gives me plenty of motivation to stay focused and make sure that I produce some winners for you here this season, because we know that if I don't, you guys will be sure to let everybody know. So, but I'm not worried about my plays, guys, and I am not worried about providing you some solid plays, because I know I bring a lot of depth to the table. Now, as some of you probably know, that I've been in this business since I moved to Vegas in 1986. I was just 19 years old, came in with a $100 bill in my pocket, and guys, how many guys you know have doubled up in Vegas, huh? Anyways, listen, what I can bring to the table for you this season, first and foremost, is definitely experience. Okay, there has not been too many days in the last 4 decades of me working in this business, 4 different decades anyways, where I haven't run down the schedule, analyzed the games, looked at the numbers, seeing what's moving. And all I can say is, if you're looking for an edge out there and don't have the time to do that homework and get that depth, chances are very high that I am going to have a deeper look into the games during the week than you will, because you're spending your day working. This is my work. This is what I do. I know I can provide you value. Now, if you want to get an idea of how I can handicap games, feel free to jump over to DonBestTV.com. There, you're going to be able to see 132 videos over the past 3 years. And if you pick 3 of them, chances are you're probably going to find 2 winners. And if you pick the right one, you'll find me writing Russell Wilson, since he was over at NC State, talking about him going to be a Super Bowl or a super quarterback in the NFL. You'll see Jeff Fisher, me talking about Jeff Fisher being the greatest underdog on the road in modern NFL history. 8-4 last year, 7-1 on the road last year against the number. You got all that beforehand. You would have seen me talking about the New Orleans Saints being over City last year, just cashing tickets with something like that. Those are the things that I could bring to the table. You're not going to win every single day, but I'm going to bring you things that you're going to have to, I guess it could be the gift that keeps on giving, because I'm bringing lots of things like that to the table. And when you buy a package, not only do you get all the picks, you get all that, but you're not going to get upgraded. You're not going to be told about this super game of the year. If I got it and I want to call it a game of the year, you get it. That's the way it is. So now, if you're a little bit more serious and you're moving dimes and you want to have that personalized access, I do offer that also for a higher price. But right now, I try to keep the plays low, the prices low, so even the smallest players can afford the plays throughout the season. And I'm not sitting down judging you based upon what you make, or what you're betting. But if you are a little more serious and you want that access, it is available to you, and we can definitely talk about that. But they're going to be the same games unless they're in-game betting, halftime betting, things like that. Those things will change, and there'll be a little bit more action than that. But we'll also talk about personally on your money management and things like that. As far as management goes on this site, I'm going to rate the plays 1, 2, or 3 units. You're going to have to manage it the best way you know how. Everybody's bankroll is different. Okay? If you're that value guy, yeah, I can still probably help you, and you're looking for the best number all the time, sure, but I'm not the guy that's going to sit on that screen 16 hours a day, watching every single line move, trying to predict somebody else's stuff. I know what's probably going to move before it happens. I put my plays in, and then that's it. The guys that want to bet 100 games a day or 100 games a week, God bless you. There is definitely money to be made there, and I'm sure that there are a small percentage of the guys that are making money there. I'm interested in having a life too, guys, because to be a professional gambler, you have to be there all day long. There's no vacations. There's no taking a time off here. There's no going out to dinner with the family. That's it. You're married to a screen. This is not that service. This is the guy that's been watching so many games his whole life, 10 screens every day, that absorbing all this stuff, putting it in, looking at numbers. coming out with some decent stuff for you each week. So, lastly, listen guys, I'm not going to praise you the winners. I'm not going to hide behind the losers. If there's any questions about picks, packages, compliments, or complaints, all you got to do is post them right here on this thread. I'll be happy to respond to them, and I'll be happy to, like I said, I'll treat everybody here with a lot of respect. I respect the fact that you've purchased my picks. I respect the fact that you had faith in Jack. All I can say, guys, is I'm focused, I'm ready, and I know that we're going to have a good season. So I look forward to getting you out the plays, and I look forward to y'all reporting on those plays because I'm going to win. This is Louis Diamond, guys. Stick in this thread, and we're going to get a lot of winners.